You really have three. You have RFK Jr. in the middle. He's not really in the middle. He's just standing apart. Both parties, along with the media, have worked very, very hard to suppress him because he's a man who has studied the issues and actually has some answers. And he's fluent in the language and can discuss them. What matters pertaining to our economy, to the scientific industrial base, to pharmaceutical industries, to health. He has real plans and programs, but he doesn't get a chance to say very much. Right now, they're trying to keep him out of the next debate in September. And that, of course, the people that control the debate and who gets to participate are members of the two parties, Republicans and Democrats. So it's not a government run operation. So I don't expect that he'll be allowed to go into it. Who knows? And then you look at Donald Trump, and Donald Trump stands up as Donald does, and he gives great speeches at rallies. He promises everybody everything. I'll bring down inflation. I'll feed you again. You'll be great again. We'll be wonderful again. And I'll rebuild the armed forces. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. How? Bam, silence. And then you have Harris. I think some senators said the only difference between her and this Octavio or Ocasio-Cortez, this congressman, is that Ocasio-Cortez has experience as a bartender, and as far as we can tell, Harris has no experience at all at anything. She's an empty facade. She knows nothing. That's why she has no interviews of any kind with anybody. And she has enormous Wall Street support because she's promising that nothing will change. And that's the most popular candidate for the people with money, for the billionaire oligarchs, for Wall Street. And of course, she also represents the racial divide in the United States. Although she doesn't seem to be able to make up her mind what she is, that's neither here nor there. So you've got the racial issue, which is an undercurrent, which, by the way, has always been with us. Everybody acts as though this is remarkable. It's not. De Tocqueville, who wrote about us in the 1840s, a Frenchman, talked about it. Max Weber, the great German sociologist who came over here at the turn of the century, he talked about it. This has always been with us. It's more acute now, I think, largely due to the massive influx of non-Europeans illegally into the country. That's just exacerbated all the tensions, made everything that much worse. And so you've got what the party of the left or the Democrats really call themselves now, the party of color. And if you look at the electoral map and who votes for them, well, you look at the large cities, that's it. If you look at the counties in the United States, 95, 94% of all the counties in the United States are red, have always been red. If you go to the state of Pennsylvania, where I was raised, the outcome of elections over the last 30, 40 years have been decided by two big cities, Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. Everyone in the state votes Republican, except the people in Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. And all the voting is fraudulent. I mean, literally fraudulent. They just stuff the ballot boxes with phony absentee ballots. They pull names and addresses off rolls of people that have been dead for years. It's always been a joke, that Resurrection Day was Election Day in all the big cities of the United States. Again, this is not a new problem. It's just gotten worse, and the cheating and the fraudulent nature of it is worse. So Americans collectively have no confidence in their institutions. They have no confidence in themselves, I think.